technologically impaired productions.
Craziness. 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 Craziness.
Technologically impaired productions.
Craziness.
technologically impaired productions, technologically impaired productions,
And hello, I am back. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. I think everything should be going pretty well. Let's slide on into my game capture. And we have got ourselves Breakdown Craft. So, I was playing this last time on stream. It was a lot different than this. I mean, I've kind of redone this. We've started to grow vines everywhere. I put those black stained glass on top of them. I'm not sure how much of this stuff over here was built yet. Pretty sure this wasn't, but we put dirt down, mycelium grew all over that so we could plant some mushrooms there. Expanded the tree farm up a level. Whole lot of good stuff, you know? Just doing anything and everything that we can. Oh, look, we got another dark oak tree that grew. So, unfortunately, if I try to use this, oh my gosh, my axe skills are freaking awesome. My tree feller wore off. Man, I overloaded the freaking chunk hopper fast. But that's pretty good. Let's see what I got. Let's go ahead and plant some of these. Put that in there. Nope. Alright, so let's go ahead and plant. Throw one of those there. Throw one of those there. Snap one of them there. Them. Some more birch. We don't have the ability to plant dark oak because I don't have any on me. I might do that up top. It's starting to get dark. Boom! Alright, so let's see. Anything left in the chunk? No. It's all got collected. Pretty good amount of stuff, too. Definitely collecting a decent bit of wood. I'll go ahead and throw that away. One in there. Definitely need to plant the mushrooms, though. I should probably get to that. Redid the garden, kind of reimagined. Everything is in a chunk. If we look at the F3G. Chunk border. 2 things in a chunk. 2 things in a chunk. And we got pumpkins and watermelon in the last chunk. Now these do get collected by chunk hoppers. So if I just go with, like, nothing happens. Okay. This chunk hopper is pumpkins, melons. Sorry for the notifications. As you see, we have a lot. I don't think there's any in there yet. They fill the top and bottom first, and then they fill the middle one. Should make it a little bit faster. I mean, I didn't just collect these things insta-mine. It's so satisfying to hear that. There's a little AFK spot since I'm ranked and I can AFK. Boom. Herbalism increased. I like it. We overflowed the chunk hopper. Let's see. Still overflowed. Probably with all the watermelons. Yep. There we go. This should be fine now. I guess that's one problem with increasing my herbalism skills. I collect more, per each time, which will fill up the chunk hoppers faster. Definitely planning to expand higher in the sky. I mean, the only problem with carrots is that I don't have a chunk hopper, and the reason I don't have a chunk hopper is because, let's say I did, I wouldn't be able to plant these. But I may end up buying the magic wand that lets you do it, so still not super organized. Oops, I'll take the mutton back. Let's see, do we have kit starter? How often is it? I got it, alright. I don't know why, just stocking up on these things. What did my brother get? Oh, my brother accidentally bought an iron kit. That'll sell for a decent bit of money, so not bad. Iron is the kit that I get every 3 days, and we have a lot of it up here right now. Somebody sold each of these today to me for $60,000, but if we look in the auction house, so here it is, Mending is 180,000. Now obviously it hasn't sold yet, so it's probably not that good of a price. I don't think it's that good of a price. I've seen them go for 150, 140, 130, 120. Whatever I sell it for, if it's more than 60, I double, or I'll sell my others for like 100,000 that are not enchanted, and I gained 2 mending enchantments for free, and then sold them. So that was kind of nice. I have $1 million. I've been really going to town. Now all our diamonds are gone because, except for I started refilling it. It's because I bought this. I call it efficient. It's efficiency 9. I'm breaking 9, fortune 9. It's, you know, I mean, I'm not even using super breaker. With haste 2, it's insta mine. So that's kind of why I got it. I mean, I don't even need to use super breaker. I'll just sit here and take a sip of water. I could mine stream. I could stream for an hour and a half and just mine. Oh, someone said something about auto clicker. What? Is it bannable to AFK with an auto clicker? Whoa, no. Alright, see you guys. It's suicide time. A lot, I know, right? What? They didn't. I don't know. I still don't know if it's bannable to mine with an auto clicker, but whatever. I'll check the messages. For the whole virus thing, dude, that's freaking crazy that this is still like affecting everybody. Look, I mean, it depends on how our immunity works with it, but for real, this thing could kind of cycle back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, kind of like the flu we could get every year. Dude, I'm not even using Super Breaker. Look. There's no difference between Super Breaker and what I was doing. It's freaking insane. Way better than the other pick that I had. So I spent so long today trying to get it. I'm so glad I got it. Bro, I love this song. This is my favorite, just copyright-free music. I paid for a service to be able to use it. I think I paid for like the year version of it. Pretty cheap. But supposedly, even after you quit the service, any music that you've already used in your stuff, you can still keep using. So I don't have to, like, I don't know, get rid of anything. mean, yeah, I get this is insta mining still. Jesus Christ. Is my super breaker gonna wear off? I'm just gonna go until my super breaker wears off. That's usually the plan. Dude, look how many diamonds are not being collected by the thing. It'll lag out the server a little bit. I'm gonna have to go collect them. We're gonna get a vote party soon. I'm excited for that. Alright, I'm just gonna go collect them. I mean, did you hear that? I picked up so much stuff. Sometimes you have to come up into here and then you'll pick it up. Dude, that's so much stuff I got without even having to... Oh, my tree failure ability is refreshed. And super breaker wall, finally. Like, there's all these in here. I'm gonna put these away. I should sell that. Hold on. My iron ore. I picked up too much iron ore. Oh man. Coronavirus. I guess I'll go ahead and just set this down. I'm gonna set this downstairs. It's gonna be extra ores that we accidentally mined. Oh, I'm Boba Fett. Can I get that out of the way and you still see me? Hold on. There's the best. I like it shines on the clothes very well. So the reason these aren't going is I don't have any more blaze rods, so I gotta go snag some. Frick. No more blaze. At least the gold one's fine. Jesus. So much stuff. Ready my fists. How much is in here? Oh my god. I just gotta start selling stuff. Alright, let's sell some stuff. Shop. How much are we gonna get for this gold? 28,000. And you can see why I've got to however million I have right now. Alright, good. That one's still kind of slow. In fact, the one on the further left is gonna start not filling up as much because some of the ones are unable to cook right now. Now I'm rich enough to where I can buy blaze rods or coal or whatever I want to use, but I know of a great place to go get some. I cleared out iron more recently than gold, which is why it's much less filled. I asked my brother to clear out the gold since he never has enough money, but obviously he doesn't want the money. 1.25 million. So laggy. Look how long it's taking. Are you lagging? Yep, everybody's lagging. Oh, the fake Steve. Last night the fake Steve was giving people stuff. 12 blazes. Good. Our problem with what my brother built here is, well, one thing is it can't reach the blaze. There's a chunk hopper that's picking up all the blaze rods. I need a higher fortune sword though. Also, mobs are stackable. I know I probably said that before, but just in case anybody sees this, they didn't know. Okay. So I got the XP. Oh yeah, nice. That should help with that. Okay, so the problem is they'll take damage and whatever here. Oh, there's my brother. He's AFKing there. He's been AFKing there for a while, and this is all the blaze that we got in the whole thing. Which is a problem. It's taking a while for that thing. I'm gonna go IS Warp Frosty Wolf. Already there's 87 blaze, so I'm happy about that. Usually what I'll do is I'll run in here, I'll go ahead and hit up the profit shop, a little bit, try to snag a little bit of dough, wait for a bunch of these bad boys to spawn, slide over, kill a bunch. Although it's super laggy right now. Jesus, their ping is 125. Ping is 200. Someone dropped some water into the frickin' void. Had to go ahead and type that one out. I'm Merc for HG hype. Merc hype. Ooh, Iron Golems. You can see them up over there. I love their Iron Golem profit shop. I'm planning to make a profit shop, and I'm going to go ahead and try to make that today. Come on, Blaze, spawn more of y'all. I know you got 87, but come on, lag. Can you please clear up a little bit? Oh, I didn't even see what people said. Someone said LOL. Was that in response to me? No. Man. Definitely watering the void. The fake Steve. Me. Yeah, I use Profit Shop. Is lag cleared up? No. You'll get this XP lag if you have like an Enderman farm and it's like a regular survival, not a server. Like, there'll be so much XP on screen that it'll lag it out. Alright, let's go use the Profit Shop in the meantime. As we see, there's Iron Golems dying, so let's go ahead and try to clear these out. 513, it's empty. 486, none, and 38. Good. Oops. Shop. I mean, you know, I'm getting a free $1,000 from doing it, but these will sometimes like clog up, and if they get filled, it'll lag out the server. So you're supposed to clear these before you end up doing any of these, because these give you more money. So I just paid 7,500. Let's see how much I get. 11,000. $4,000 profit, approximately. All right. So it's below 576, so therefore this one's out. So didn't pay a full 7,500. So, oh look, it's Frosty. Hi, Frosty. Oops. Nope. Guess I'll just go frick myself. It's so laggy. Yes, it is laggy. Don't PvP though. Cool. 576, 287 out. 8 and 66. Clear that one out, and I've completely cleared out this profit shop. Oftentimes, if the server lags out and stuff like that, then what's going to happen is stuff will stop spawning. As you can kind of see in there, there's nothing spawning. So no new mobs can spawn right now. We might see it over here. Yep, there's no creepers here. No skeletons at all. Let's see. $164. So let's go ahead and go to the shop. See how much we can go ahead and sell these for. 264. I made $100. Not that bad. 350 arrows. 234 arrows. Snag some bone. 100. So I'm not making a whole lot of money, but I do clear out people's profit shops occasionally. Just because I don't want their profit shops to fill up, lag out the server. Like, I make way more money mining on my own place. I don't really care about this. But lagging a server is not a fun thing to do. If I kill these blazes, it might help out too. Nope, they despawned. Probably shouldn't have done what I did, but whatever. Alright. Let's slide back to my island. Let's go ahead and throw these blaze rods around. Definitely gotta throw all those in there. Throw that in there. How much you got? 45. You're fine. Do that. I don't do that. I mean, I could buy plenty. You're out. Okay. How much are blaze rods? $28. Buy more. 36,000. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in here. Oh my god, does that mean that the gold is full now? Do that in. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'm just dividing up these as much as I kind of can right now. I really should be purchasing more, so I'll do that. Really should try and fill these things up. I really need to get ahead of this. I should buy more. Okay. They fill up from here to here. So I'll drop a couple in here. Boom. Might as well just buy it all. No reason not to. I have the money. I'm usually decently frugal with it too. Okay. And I'm going to make way more money by doing this. Should be plenty. I don't know why I'm not just doing that. Oh, not plenty. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do that just a couple more times. Let's just fill my inventory up and then call it a day on the blaze. I don't like doing this all that often. Oh, vote party. I didn't even look at, see the thing? I got 5 keys. They're gonna fall on the ground. I'll snag them up there in a second. What I want to do though is I want to... Good, it is going to do that then. Is that good there? That's probably fine. Let's go upstairs and let's sell some things, and then let's go ahead and hit the crates. Sugar box. I got it. So that's a good sugar box there. Sheep spawner. I gotta make a sheep spawning area. Let's clear this out. This is where I got my gold from earlier. It's gold and iron ore right now because I had so much extra ores. It's just okay. We'll sell those. Not enough to sell. I'm not gonna sell any of these, but I will sell. Is that all I have? Alright, I don't really have anything to sell them. Let's see how much melon slices go for. I'm blind. They're right in front of me. $120. It's not bad. Okay. So 3,500. Let's go see if there's enough stuff to sell down here real quick. Because I spent a lot of money. Let's wipe out my shops. When I make profit shops, the profit shops isn't for me to make that much of a profit. It's for other people to make profit. And you're supposed to be able to make a little bit of money off of it. My brother placed down the beds. I see. I don't understand why he didn't just let the villagers go in them, but whatever. Oh, shoot, I can't sell diamond yet. I don't think I can sell emerald either. Why, you know? I'm being stupid. Let's go ahead and go up here, and let's just go ahead and see where we're kind of at with the diamonds. It's just so much faster to do this than do the actual recipe with them. Nope, we're still in this one. That's one, but whatever. Dun, dun. Bum, 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 bum. How much emeralds do I need? Oh, full box. No reason not to fill the box up. Plenty of emeralds already. I'm gonna go ahead and combine them down here so I can bring the entirety of them up. Forgot. Is that perfect? That's a decent amount of stacks, I'm not gonna lie. Makes me happy. Still a lot of lag, but much less than earlier. Come on. Let's throw these away. I'm gonna check my message and I'm gonna let some stuff smelt for a second. Alright. What are you doing, Iron Golem? Is there something in there that you want? Are you upset at something in there? I have cats and a dog in there. Nice. Is that really? Nah, they're being pulled out. Really? It's gonna take slightly more. Whatever. Let's warp crates like I said. So, dude, let's do voting kit first. $1,000, 1,200. 3% chance. I don't want $1,000. I want one of these. I want those. I want that. I did say I wanted that. Gave me the other one. It's kind of nice. Bro, I always get XP levels. Like, look how low of a chance XP levels are. I'm 575. I don't want any more XP levels. I'm over them. I want a dragon egg. I really want a dragon egg. I'm not. I'm going to end up somewhere around here. Cool. No dragon egg. Maybe a fishing rod? Nah, I'm going to end up in this range. I'll probably get the $500. No. I got a name tag. I got $500. Name tag's nice. Alright, one global crate. $3,000, $2,000. I love my skin though. Super nice. I don't wear it for the armor. I have plenty of good armor. So let's go put our stuff away. Actually, let's go ahead and mine for another minute or so. Probably have this. Way OP. I don't even need this. Sipping my hot tea. I got 2 teas. I got a jasmine tea and I got a mint tea. Herbal tea, green tea with jasmine flower. The best. I'm so addicted to jasmine tea as of lately. I don't know what it is. I just had it once and I just love it. Whoa. Honestly, I might get another vote party tonight. Depending on how many people get on. I leave. Okay, ranks can AFK. I know I've said this before, but I stay on because of things like if you're on and somebody buys keys for everybody, then you get to do the keys. You get a free key. Or if there's a vote party, you get the vote party, which is a global kit. And also your stuff gets to smelt and whatnot. And as you saw, I have so much crap to smelt. I'm probably collecting a bunch of iron because, as we saw, it was full. The gold's going to be fine, although I do believe... Oh, Emerald Kit Shop. I gotta go see how much Tesla's is. Let's go check her shop out, or his shop. There might be some diamonds up in here. Let's go. Yep. Diamonds. So let's go ahead and let's grab everything. Come on. Whatever. I'm going to transform him down here so I can grab everything. I've already filled my gold up. I don't think I filled my iron up, though. I was close, but then I just kind of, like, stopped because I was so close it didn't even matter. I'm going to throw... Come on, give me this. Clear up a little bit of space so I can at least fill it up. I think we should have cleared some of these out. Did not clear them out. So we'll fill this one up. 2 more gold ores. If you're gonna go down here, go down here. If not, stop standing in the way. Alright, golds are fine. I can't believe I made a 10-hour loop of this. No reason to do that. Hey, close. Crap, I forgot about where I'm at. The diamond was like the first one I filled up. Because I get the most diamonds, I would say, out of everything. I probably get more iron ore and gold ore. But now with Fortune frickin' 9, I get so much diamond, dude. I'll put the name tag away. Where do I keep them? I only got 3 shulkers left. Okay, IS Warp Tesla? There we go. Telsa. I totally thought it was Tesla. Not bad. Any donations? Not a trash can. What's a $1.2 million pickaxe? If this is an emerald pickaxe, emerald pickaxes are worth 3 mil. Or 5 shulkers of diamond blocks. Emerald armor is only 400,000. Shovel, axe, pickaxe is 3 mil. There it is. $75,000 diamond sword. So the whole kit's pretty decently priced, minus the pickaxe, which I got one of them. AFK pool, nice. I'm pretty sure the food goes down though. I'm gonna test this for a second. Hasn't happened yet. A child got kicked for advertising the server on this server. Wait, what happened? That's funny. That's freaking hilarious. I guess I should make an AFK pool for people. Oh. See, that's the problem sometimes using super dark. Oh, I also don't like that this isn't stairs. I want to be able to walk up leisurely. I don't know where the repair skill comes from, but my Discord, Tesla 0487. See, it is Tesla. Why are they Telsa? Whatever. Some of my friends. But, like, that's what I was trying to say is that, oh, I guess it's not really a shop, so it doesn't matter. I don't like how, it's super dark. Now, it does look like they're using red nether brick, which is, 2 nether wart and then 2 bricks, rather than 4 bricks as regular nether brick. But it could also just be like the way that it looks on this server or something like that. To me, it looks like red nether brick. Regular nether brick's way more purple, I think. It's an emerald shop. It's pretty decent. I can't be too unhappy about that. I finally glitched through my floor. That was the first time I did that. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at some things. So here's my... Gotta replant that. That's a perfect number, thanks. Here's my fishing pool. Right here. So I do want to go ahead and boom. Show I've built out to the edge, and then I had my brother fill it in to be too wide. This looks like it's more than too wide, which could be my doing. Can't Tim fly. Backslash TF, dude. Also, you're at a level negative 36. That right there goes into... Oh, there's my beacons. That right there goes into the lower level. So, come on. The corners we kind of started to fill in. It looks like my brother didn't fill this one in as much. The amount that should be filled in, okay, it is completely filled in, is up to 1 full chunk in. So this is the full chunk in, this is only half in, this is only half in, and this is only half in. Actually, dude, this is literally 2 away, or 1 away, from filling out the chunk. That's kind of dumb. My goal is to probably put beacons out here. Maybe fill in this entire thing eventually. I'm not planning on making the part that's already like where my house is right now. I'm not planning on making that a whole lot better looking. Oh my god. Because it's the original spot. It's not supposed to be that good. And this is the floor that's going to become a beast. Because this is going to be where the profit shop is and all that kind of stuff. So... You know what? I could TF. And it's much faster. Every time you vote, you get 8 more minutes. So, basically, I came out to here originally to see how far it comes out. And I realized, yeah, it's only 1 block. See, look, it says leaving, entering, right here on the cusp of it. Leaving, and then entering. So I can only build where it says it's my island. But we go completely around. It's huge. It's 300 by 300 by 300. So we could build up to 300, which is world height for me. But I'm going to go ahead and go back now. If you do ever start falling, you can type /ISGO /spawn pretty fast. Okay, don't glitch back. Super laggy right now. Yeah, I lagged hard too. I bet you Taco Meat Lover lagged out. This 10 is because I always put 10 in the middle. Or if like I sell everything, which it sells in 32. If I sell everything in there, then I put whatever's left over that I can't sell into the middle chest because it's the last one to fill up. I have a second skeleton spawner in there. Now, so this should be filling up faster. This is sugarcane. Slight bit because we were clearing it out. I hear blazes. 8 blaze. So I feel like it has something to do with the water or size or the signs or the materials, or there's some reason I'm not getting that many blaze. Jesus Christ, dude. What is an emerald pick? Good, let's throw these blaze rods. Nothing's going to be in the middle chest, like I said, because they fill up top and bottom first. Because what happens is it goes into the chunk hopper, it then pulls out one at a time, fast out, and then this one pulls it out as well. So only when this is completely full can this one build up 2 in its inventory, which can then pull one into here. It gets pulled into here faster than it can get pulled into here, and if there's multiple in this at once, it'll pull one into here, and it'll pull one into here. I do believe that if I go and put one of each, is that gonna get collected? I'm not sure. Sometimes it puts both in here. Nope, put one in there and one in there. See? But not in there. Oh, hey, what's up, Lambo? Oh, you made a Twitch. How long did you send that? I don't get any notifications. I need a chat notification. I need that sound. Yep. I see it. What's up? How are you tonight? Yep. Nice. You did figure out how it worked. It's cool. I like Twitch. I follow a lot of people on here. Alright, 39. So these are full. So let's go ahead and throw one into here. If I throw one into here, some are going to go below, and some are going to go to there. They're not all going to stay here. But I'll throw it in there anyways. Let's see. I can probably put the rest of my iron. You okay, how about me? I'm pretty good. Just chilling. Get a lot more exercise than I used to. Went for an hour walk yesterday and like a 45-minute one today. Doing push-ups and stuff. Trying to do a program. Get back into it. How's this whole chaotic virus BS treating you? That's only efficiency 2. I'm gonna just give that one away. Man, slices. Iron and stone. Did a nice walk today too. Cool. Where'd you go? I walk around where the elementary school is, down back to 8th Street. Kind of back over, down back around the elementary school from the north side, all the way over to 5th, down by where the standard is, and then back over to where I live. This is gonna drive me crazy. Doing all this stuff. Pharmacy. Huh. Oh, like the weird one over down by like 6th Street behind where Mother's is? Like that pharmacy? Nice. Let's harvest some pumpkins. This is an iron axe. Oh, I know what I want to do. We'll go look at some things. 13th. No? Oh, no. There's a weird old, like, pharmacy in there that's, like, near Walgreens. There's an old pharmacy, like, oh, I see, up that way, 13th. Like, by Gainesville High School. I see. There's, like, an old pharmacy that's kind of behind Mother's over where, like, Infinity is. And, it's like a standalone. It's kind of cool to kind of see it back in there. That, like, there's, like, small businesses in where there's all the apartments. It's kind of interesting. Alright, let's warp. All I know is upgrades. I don't know what to call this exactly, but it should be right here. Emerald. So it's got sharpness 8, unbreaking 10, and but not looting. What do these have? It's got fortune. I only got fortune 6. They sell alcohol too. Who sells alcohol? The little pharmacy? I don't know. All I know is that they're like some weird pharmacy name. It's like a Jewish name. It's kind of reminds me of Mort from Family Guy. Like personally owned. There's like a burger shack over there too. Yeah, it's a standalone place, yeah. It's small, super small. It's very interesting back over there. I used to walk that way when I lived back over in 6th Street and just went walking over to downtown, Havanas and stuff like that. Alright. Real quick, let's go ahead and just pause the music. And let's throw on the music. Alright, I don't want that anymore. Alright, and cue the good music. I need to walk to the liquor store. I'm gonna get whatever Tabaski gives me that's mine that I buy. But he drinks all of it before I can get any of it. And all he ever buys is freaking scotch. I don't like scotch, I like bourbon. Oh my god. Disable the shortcut. Jesus. You have wine now? Cheap vodka? No, not cheap vodka. I don't like cheap vodka. No, I mean, he gives me a bunch of scotch. Because that's all he buys. Even if I give him money to, like, buy it. Because I don't have my car right now. My sister took it home. So I can't go to it. And so he drives to Total Wine, which is so much cheaper and nicer. So, like, but he only ever buys scotch, not bourbon. And it's like, come on, dude. The smokiness is a little bit too much to handle sometimes. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab some cobble. And let's work on expanding this island. Don't worry, we can pick that up because we can do this. Hannah, do you like the music? Also, how's the volume, like the sound quality of the different things, the music versus the Minecraft sounds and stuff like that? Oh my god. You're drinking cheap wine? Ooh, I got scared for a second. Actually, that's a good idea to check. Hour 42, I'm good. It's smooth. What kind is it? Merlot? Or Cab? Those are the only two I'd expect you to buy. And I'd expect it to be a Merlot, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's a Cab. Because a cheap Merlot is better than a cheap Cab. Music be a little louder than the mic. Oh, the music's quiet. So the way that I'm going to do that here is I'm going to drag the desktop audio up a little bit. Because if I turn the music up louder, it gets way too loud. Red blend. Okay, that's another cheap one. That's fine. I guess that's the way you would call it, cheap. Boom, boom. And then I think the volume for the Minecraft should be decent. It should just have been the music being too quiet. How's the volume now? Our wine nights downtown. I mean, we'll have another one. They're starting to open things back up. I'm pretty sure social's open. The same. Wait, the audio quality is still the same? To you, yes. Okay, so then I'm going to drop this down, back down to this, and then I'm going to drag this up a little bit. That should be fine, and then I can do this. Oh, I had that way down. That should have done something to it at least. Wait, seriously? Yeah, they're opening things back up. I know for a fact World of Beer is open because for whatever reason, I got on their mailing list. House of Beer? World of Beer. For any and every way to find a way to send advertisements, people will do it. Yes. Yeah, but supposedly a bunch of these places have opened up to do like safe dining options or whatever. I might have to go hit it up because I am tired of being isolated. Drunkenly signed up. Yes, I did drunkenly sign up. I got the card. I did spend like $20 there on those 9% beers, the Sour Monkeys or whatever they're called. God. I still don't think I can drink Sour Monkeys anymore, man. Let's just go into town, like drinking them like, oh man, this is pretty good sour. It's pretty good sour. You know, what's the percent on this? Turns out to be 9.5, like, I just downed 5 of these. Yeah. I don't repeat that. I know this is your birthday. Oh, God. It was freaking crazy. I was so hungover the next day. That was one of the worst ones, and I think it was because of the quality of the liquor that I was drinking. Not liquor, but beer, but yeah, it was bad. I think that night I also had like a mojito, but I stopped drinking like liquor because I thought it was girly. We should get alcohol and sit in the field. I didn't see that message. Hey, yeah, sure, I don't care. I have a bottle of vodka. I'm not gonna drink that. The only thing I sip is bourbon. But yeah, oh dude, I was so freaking hungover that day. I had to go to work too. And the problem was, I had just been like actually legitimately sick, like super bad, that I had like a bad fever and I was out for like 5 freaking days from work. That was back when I sold car insurance. So I couldn't, girly your ass. I can make better drinks than bars these days. I'm good at drinks. I'm good at making alcohol. But yeah, so I couldn't call into work the next day. It was bad. You hung out with me sick? No. I wasn't sick. I said I had just gotten over being sick. And so I couldn't like call into work and be like, I'm sick. Because he'd be like, again? I'd be like, oh, shh. So I had to go to work super hungover. Oh, this takes a long time. When are we gonna go up to level 610? Mood. What's funny is that I actually have my auto insurance from the same place I used to sell it. I like them. Great customer service. Still know the people that work there. In fact, when my payment doesn't go through until after it's technically due, the girl that I used to work upstairs with me is the one that texts me using their little app thing. I'll just ignore it until I have the money. Which for me is nice because Varsity Tutors pays out twice a week. Unfortunately, with online school, nobody needs a freaking tutor. So there's that. Oh god. It's really dark. How long is this freaking taking? I'm just gonna go back and forth right now. So no jobs. What, for me right now? I mean, I still have clients that I've had for a while, and the ones that kind of like, some of us get along really well, and some of them still need work, and so, you know, we get on once a week for some of them it's a couple times a week, some people it's less often, but still a couple times. But now that the semester's finishing up, I need to start looking for, you know, more clients, since, you know, those that are done, some of them are done with school completely, some of them are, they were using me to help them with their Gen Chem stuff, or their general, I tutor chemistry, so I said Gen Chem, but they're like general undergraduate requirement kind of classes, Gen Eds or whatever you want to call them. So you know, now that they're kind of becoming upperclassmen, they don't need it anymore, or, you know, like in high school, some of them are in algebra or geometry or whatever, and so once they kind of get out of this year, they're not going to need it anymore, because they're either going to get into statistics, which is easier, and I see they said summer, statistics, which is easier, or like classes that they perceive to be easier. They're just going to be different ones. So now the problem with the online stuff is the people actually think that a lot of people actually think that online school is way easier. I know plenty of people that have said it to me, that it's just like way easier to do the online school. And so that kind of leaves me screwed. So, so I don't think that they're going to go and try to get a tutor over summer for things. However, once they announce that test prep and things are going to start opening back up, maybe, hopefully summer B will be fine. Or like, you know, at some point, it's kind of going to go back to normal. And then I'll be able to get regular clients again, which will be nice. But I went from having hundreds and hundreds of opportunities per week, and like to now I get a couple, and they come across while I'm freaking asleep. And my sleeping schedule is pretty decent. I wake up, you know, 7, 8 in the morning. I'm not like sleeping in until noon or anything, and I still don't get the freaking opportunities. Maybe I should change and sleep during the day, but then I couldn't tutor the people in the day. Online being hard, some people think so, some people don't. Now, I'll give you that online is hard for college. I completely agree that it probably could be harder. However, in high school, taking classes summer B, not really. But I'm gonna be here. My parents are moving down here. But in high school, because not everybody has access to all the technology and whatnot, the teachers can't assign as much work. Oh, the spider and the skeleton attacked each other. Oh, I'm actually taking damage because of this freaking bad armor. I don't want to die. I didn't even realize it. Let's eat some food. But yeah, so because they have to go for the lowest common denominator, the people that don't have access to that much online resources and whatnot, they have to like not make school as hard. So I literally had one person today, it's like they're just using the rest of their hours up. They don't actually need the help, and since they're graduating and not necessarily pursuing college, they're literally just helping me by using their hours up. We use it more for like kind of going over ways to think about situations and whatnot rather than the class, because the classes are so easy. It takes almost no time to do the work. So while I agree that maybe in college some of the classes are harder online, I do believe that in high school being forced online made a lot of it easier, and therefore I am to graduate high school. They hire tutors so that they can graduate high school. But I believe that some of the high school classes can be easier. So because of that, it's just making me be kind of out of a job. Something that I guess we don't really think of. Because, you know, if we think about some of the people in education that are affected by this, it is the teachers, because they're having to go online and stuff like that. But the tutors are kind of not needed when school is easier. And my biggest one that I do is test prep, SAT and ACT, and they canceled them. And people going into college next year or whatever it was, it wasn't required, so I'm out of a job with that. So my hours have been significantly reduced, and I'm barely scraping by, able to pay bills right now. Barely. And the other thing, without a car, I can't drive somewhere to work right now. And so I've looked at places up to 2 miles away within walking distance, and none of them will hire me. I've applied. So I cannot wait for this freaking virus stuff to be done, because I need money. I don't have much of it. I'm running out of money, and my electricity, my internet will be shut off, or stuff like that. Oh no, don't be sorry. It's not your fault. It's not, I mean, it's not like I'm going to be blaming somebody. It's just a crazy, weird situation, and I'm talking about it because it's something that people aren't necessarily thinking about, because if you don't know people who are tutors, or you don't go kind of looking for information like this, you're not really going to know. But yeah, I have almost no opportunities. It's very hard to come up with work and very hard to make money. Now, I could take the bus somewhere to get a job, but I would rather struggle and barely pay bills than go put myself on public transportation this time. And since I can still pay my bills, even though it's hard, I still can pay my bills, and so I've not had to resort to the worst of the worst, which is doing that. I appreciate it. I appreciate your sympathy. I really do. But I'm not looking for sympathy, so that's not what I'm trying to get out of this. I'm just trying to tell the story of somebody who's a tutor and is having a hard time making money right now. So just something that you wouldn't necessarily think of as much is what I'm trying to say. But the sympathy, as much as I appreciate it, not the reason I'm doing this. Let's mine, because it's super satisfying. Yeah, bus is not safe though. I completely agree. Now, if I was unable to pay bills, then of course I'm gonna have to bus somewhere and try to get a job at like Walmart or whatever. But Publix won't hire me. The Target won't hire me. And a lot of the other places are closed. Empathy? Is empathy the one that you feel? Saying sorry and expressing feelings and emotions about something like this is sympathy. Why won't they hire you? I don't know. I've never heard back from them. I emailed them a couple times. They just never emailed me back. After I put in an application, and then they never emailed me back. They said they got it, and then I emailed them a couple times. Never heard back. Same thing with Trader Joe's and Aldi. Now the two Walmarts in Gainesville are really far. Empathy, yes. Sympathy implies that I look down at you. I don't think that sympathy implies you look down. I think when I think of sympathy, I don't think of a negative. Walk up to the manager. Dude, the other day, okay, so I have to walk to the store, so I walk to Publix and then I walk to the Target because it's the only thing close to me. Well, Publix was out of some of the food that I like to get, and I get grits. And Publix has been out of grits for a long time, so I walked across to the Target to get grits, and I had to hold my bags, and they followed me around while holding my bags because I guess they thought I was going to steal or something. I was a little freaked out about that situation, but I don't feel the negative connotation of sympathy like that. I don't. I believe that sympathy is something that can be thought of in a negative connotation if somebody is going out and looking for sympathy, but I believe that expressing sympathy and feeling sympathy and having sympathy or getting sympathy is kind of a good thing at different times. I thought the difference between empathy and sympathy was like if you know where they're coming from and not. But again, I remember when we learned this in 8th grade, and I remember not learning it, so I could be wrong. Oh, of course. There's this everywhere. I'm actually really curious. I'm going to pull this up right now. Let's go ahead and pull up. I don't want people to see what my YouTube was. Empathy versus sympathy. I don't want a video. Let's see, live computer. Alright. Everything hidden? Empathy is the term we use to understand other people's feelings as if we were having them ourselves. Projecting our own feeling onto a work of art. Sympathy refers to the ability to take part in someone else's feelings, mostly by feeling sorrowful about their misfortune. Sympathy can be used in relation to opinions and taste. So, I believe that expressing sorrow does fall under sympathy, right? Empathy is like able to understand the emotion. Sympathy is not. See what? It's being sorrowful. It's not looking down. It's being sorry. not looking down. It's like if somebody's father died and you were sad for them, even if your own father did not die, and you were expressing sympathy. You don't know how they feel, so you can't feel the empathy, but you can feel sympathy for them because you feel sad for them. You feel sorry for them. Right? You're expressing sympathy. You're like, no, I get that, but are you saying like you can understand like empathy? Because technically what I think this is implying is that empathy, you understand the emotions because you've felt them before. Right? Like the example of if somebody's father died, you know, if your father also died, you can express empathy for them because you'll start reliving those own emotions and feeling sorry for them because you're reliving them. So it is empathy. But I don't know. I had to learn this for freaking becoming a certified personal trainer. For whatever reason, you have to learn how to do it. You have to actually know the difference, or at least you did for mine. Okay. This island's becoming really big. I haven't been able to work for Mark Bloomberg. Yeah. But you know what the worst thing about this whole thing is I'm paying for my car insurance and my car is in a freaking different state. My sister took it home. I know my mom and my sister used my car. And now I'm paying for them to be able to use it. Let's come out to the edge of this chunk. 1, 2, there we go. Can she help pay for it? I mean, I guess I could technically ask my sister to pay for it, but the car is like titled in my name and my parents expect me to pay for it, so I don't know how that would go over asking her for help. Now I don't think she'd say no, but it's more of since the expectation, the responsibility is on me. I'm going to be the one paying it. I'm expected to pay for it. And so, well, yeah, I could ask her for help, and I don't think that she would think anything wrong with that. It's more of the expectation that it's my responsibility and that I am supposed to be responsible for myself. And it's also kind of the principle that I don't want to have to ask for help, right? And I don't need to ask for help because she can use the car as much as she wants. I don't care. I like sharing. It's fine. Is that a baby zombie? Yeah. So it's more the principle that I don't want to ask for help and I don't need it. The thing that I'm joking about and the thing that I'm being like, the bad part is that, yeah, I'm paying for it. I'm paying to share and it's fine. But I don't get to use it, which is kind of funny. And I'm more being kind of facetious about it rather than serious. I try to be facetious about a lot of things. I don't like to, I don't know. I'm facetious about almost everything. Oh my gosh. Dude, if I had to... Oh, I know. Yeah, I am super facetious. Bro, Nick's not been here. I've been, like, living alone right now. So, I've kind of, like, lost touch with some of my, jokingness. We're not ragging on each other every day. Dude, if I had to get a freaking world border, golly, 300 by 3 freaking 100. just trying to think about going into a field and drinking alcohol, like you had said earlier. I'm trying to think of where we would do that. Because every park is closed right now. And I'm not trying to break the law. I've been framed before, and I don't want to have to actually commit a crime and get in trouble for it. I've been in trouble and paid enough money to the state. My mom's coming down this next... Because since they're moving down here, they have to get a house. So the last house that they were looking at fell through because of the virus. So she's having to come down and look at another one. I'm going to be a lawyer and I really can't break the law yet. That's not true. The lawyer that I got did the thing that I was accused of doing. Which maybe is why he took my case and did it more as if I was guilty. Whatever. Charges dropped. I don't care anymore. Oh. But yeah, my mom's coming because the house fell through, and so because of that, basically what I'm trying to say is I have to actually clean my place. She's not staying with me, but I would not let her even step foot in this place right now. So I'm going to need to clean it up. It's pretty messy. I don't know. It's probably not super visible because I've propped the hell out of my face cam. New bedding. No, it's actually no sheets in the bed right now. Because I actually washed my sheets. Which I'm not used to doing. And the other thing on the bed that makes it look different is that there's clothes on the bed, because I don't put them away that well. Oh my god, this takes forever. The sheets in the mattress cover. What's gross? I washed the sheets in the mattress cover. That's a good thing, right? There's clothes in my bed. They're not dirty clothes, they're clean clothes. And I have a queen-size bed, so I only take up half the bed, and the other half are for my clothes. And what's nice is I get to just turn over in the morning and grab whatever I want to wear for the day. Very efficient. I said I was going to clean it. The whole point of saying my mom's coming is that I have to clean it anyways, so might as well, you know. You're talking about my, my sheets and my stuff? Whatever. I do invite you. Look, you can stay 6 feet apart. I don't care. You could stay, just don't wear a mask because, masks are for sick people. To knock off their phlegm everywhere. Bro. Actually, that is kind of weird how you can figure out a bed size, because actually even if I slept on a bed, I wouldn't be able to tell its bed size. I'd have to ask around. I could tell a twin. But honestly, I'd confuse a queen, a full, and a king. Because I would either confuse a queen as a full or a full as a queen occasionally, Or sometimes I'd confuse a queen as a king and a king as a queen. Nah. I can tell it's bigger than a twin, but I don't think I can tell you it was bigger than a full. Because the dorms at UF, they're like in between. It's alright. It's like cushiony or whatever. The dorms at UF are like between the size of a queen and a full. So it's like, I don't know. Like the double XL or a queen. Yeah, double XL. What's a double? Is that what like a bigger queen is? Like the Keys dorms. Because the freshman dorm that I lived in was a twin. Double XL and Keys. Okay. I'm learning bed sizes. Dude, I think I'm gonna have like just more than barely enough to finish this little. Oh my god. No, I might not even have enough to finish this. Smaller? No, I slept on a twin my entire freaking life until I was a sophomore in college. The bed that I slept in freshman year, while not comfy, was definitely at least a twin. I just feel like Barney from How I Met Your Mother and just have a freaking king-size bed or my queen-size bed and only have sheets for half of it. The perfect bachelor pad. Let's mine again. Mining is fun. 3 bands. What happened? Oh, what the heck? Oh my. Deadly Lego. Jesus. If you want to know how generators work, go to Warp Starter. Anything? Nah. Yeah, is that nod in my Barney Stinson comment from How I Met Your Mother? Cause that was funny, that episode. Season 2? Hold on, there's gonna be cobble around here somewhere. Might be in here. I don't remember if I cleared this out or not. No, bachelor pad. Yeah, the Barney Stinson bachelor pad comment. My place is not a bachelor pad for now, I can tell you that. Right now, it's just a shithole. But that's what you get when you pay as little as we do. I chose it for its cheapness. That totally lagged out. All the cobblestone was in my freaking inventory. Totally showed it. I have way too much tea. Wait, did anybody say anything? Something you fire. Did anybody say anything to me? English in the main chat, please. Yeah. Where's me? Mod. Minty. Yeah, Minty responded to me today. She's nice. I can't find what I said, but I was trying to be nice. Look, see, the one thing I'll say about Bachelor Pad, though, is it's either for people who have deep-seated emotional issues or 30-year-old virgins. Because you're either getting the Barney Stinsons of the world or the Skippies of the world. And if you know Skippy, you know Skippy. Bro, so many people did videos on Skippy. Hee Birdman. Did PewDiePie say something about him? He probably did. Everybody was saying something about Skippy. More soda first. You see the emotional issues. I guess technically I'd be closer to that than the 30-year-old version one. Why are people cussing all the time? Why? What's the reason to say condoms? Dude, it's a bunch of like 13-year-olds in here that try to push the limits of what they can say, I guess. I mean, someone who was pushing the limits earlier literally said that they were 15. Not really applicable to the second one. Oh, shut up. 30-year-old virgin's a mentality, not a actuality. Explain what? Explain that it's a mentality? Because I could do that. There are people that accidentally have sex. They accidentally lose their virginity. Like, you got a chick that's kind of like going through something. She's going through a phase. Wants to prove that she's like a nice girl or whatever. You know, that she's not just some like shallow chick or whatever. And she sleeps with the Skippy. Just to do it, you know, just to show she's different, right? Just for a little clout that she can get from it. And that guy then thinks he's hot shit, but he still has that mentality of a Skippy. Still has a mentality of it. Oh, young people cursing? They're just trying to push the limits of it. They think it's cool to curse. I used to think it was cool to curse. Let's see. Where was it? I guess they took them out. Hold on. There was this thing. Condoms, right there. Like, what's the reason to say condoms? I guess I wasn't necessarily like... But I don't get it. You know, you'll just like... People will come out and say it, and people will cuss, and people will be like, oh, Skippy? I don't know who Skippy is. He makes t-shirts about going on dates. Everybody did freaking anything about him. He's like, oh my god, right here. This is a perfect picture for it. Alright, here we go. Virginity rocks. That's the mentality. Or the nice guy and the wing mom. Yeah, see, he did a video on him. Who else did one? Birdman did one, but Birdman never showed his face. This is the thumbnail on that video. Yes, he uploaded by Hee Productions. You got the Skippies of the world. And the poor girl that endured it. Like, look. Eat what? What did he say? I mean, obviously we can't do it, but we can speculate. Eat dicks. Dicks isn't even... I mean, eat pussies, eat dicks, eat what? I might type, yeah, probably not. But, see, it's these kids, or it's these adults that don't have friends, and so they think that they're cool by then going around and cursing in a kid chat. So you don't think that's you. I don't think you're a 30-year-old virgin. And I don't think people who... First off, it doesn't apply to girls, really. It applies to some girls who are nice girls. Or nice girls. But, and I mean the mentality, not the actual act of being a virgin. Because you could be a not virgin and still be a virgin. Like I was saying earlier. You know? You could have that mentality. You're the woman? I don't think you're that woman. Hell no. That woman, what I'm saying is that she was... I'll show it on my computer. She was, Skippy's crush or whatever. I'm not the nice girl. No, she was Skippy's crush. And, she went on a date with him in his basement. And he brought pizza. And he begged her for a kiss. I'm saying poor woman. Not the nice girl. No. But there are nice girls who, like, you gotta know the meme to know the meme. Actually, I'll show that real quick. Nope. Oh, also, I don't play on full screen game mode. Hold on, let me find it. I'll go ahead and show this real quick. When I type up R nice, let's see, R nice guys is the first one because R nice guys is a freaking epidemic. But there are nice girls. A lot of people make videos on them. Typical thought ends up with a good man. Meanwhile, I'm Susie, homemaker, hardworking, and faithful. It's the girls who like complain about the like way more attractive girls, or whatever. Like people who have a different personality or whatever. That I don't know. It started with the nice guys. The guys that are like, oh, I'm a nice person, so she should like me for being nice. And then like there are girls who also kind of end up being the same thing, and so it's a meme. Willing to do anything. I don't get this one. Oh, it's a video. I'm not gonna watch the video. Blocking everything. You better pull out. These are kind of weak today. Here we go. This is a perfect one. Do you fit? No, I don't think you're a nice girl. You don't really complain that much about this kind of things. You're not out there like, at least to me, you're not out there being like, oh, these girls are, these girls don't deserve the guy or whatever. That's what a nice girl is. And guys do it too. Guys are usually worse. So, but this one's perfect. Reach this point where if someone does not recognize that I'm rare, special, and unique, it's totally his loss. I'm done sacrificing my time and energy on people who does not know my worth. Who do not know my worth. Grammar. And definitely I'm not like any other girl nowadays. If you can't see this obvious and clear difference, you need an ophthalmologist. Ophthalmologist. It's O-P-H-T-H-A-L. You got the A-L, which I'm actually surprised you got. For sure, honey. You're a gem, and if he can't see it, let him go and enjoy the glass. It's everywhere. One thing I'll say here, I don't complain about the women, I complain about the men. Nice girls complain about the men too, but it's more like... But that's more breaching... That's broaching on nice girl territory. More Forever Alone than Nice Girl, but it's broaching on there. One thing I will give credit to this one is that you're a gym, and if you can't see it, the gym, there's the word and the emoji. I freaking hate it when people use emojis as words. You're unique. I mean, everybody's unique, but don't be a special snowflake about it. Yeah, but everybody's unique. Now, some people try to pretend to be something that they're not. I'm just telling you. People try to be something that they're not sometimes, right? And so those are the people that are definitely like, you could tell that they're the same. The problem is, nah. What? I speak up. And I'm blunt. Well, yeah, I know. You don't follow the herd. I was saying that. You're unique. People are unique. I'm unique. Everybody's unique. And I don't try to be other people. And that's the thing. That's one of the things. But, like, the problem is people who are... oh, my God. People who go and be nice girls or what, Forever Alone and stuff like that, they think that just because that they are unique, therefore they're worth everything. And they equate being unique and being different from the herd as being the most attractive quality about themselves. And oftentimes it's not the case. And oftentimes being unique, there is some kind of weird overblown quality about it. And so the thing is, you don't have to follow the herd, but what you want to do is you want to find what people equate as negative qualities and play those down. And people who are under the Forever Alone or the nice girls and stuff like that, nice guys as well, they're like overplay the uniqueness. I think, is that a good definition? I don't know. Like, okay, look, I'm not saying that this is what you are, alright? I'm steering clear of that, right? So I'm just trying to make sure that's known. But you'll see some of these other things that come up in this. There are nice guys. It's a huge one. Look, 1.17 million members versus 643,000. I'm thinking, is that how you read these? I don't go on Reddit that often. I should have qualities. My hard work is straightforward. Okay. Just leg beard. What the hell's a leg beard? I don't know if I want to know that. I know what a neck beard is. A neck beard is a nice guy. White Knights, another one. Cringe. Yeah, see, cringe. Or cringe. That's what this is. It's cringe. And people like stuff like that because it's so cringe. That's why people like hee and stuff get a rise. They're cringe. That's where iDubbbz made a lot of his stuff, is off of cringe. But, oh, my server failed. Here we go. Fuck neckbeard. Like the actual neckbeard or neckbeards as guys? Because neckbeards as guys is different than just having a neckbeard. Now, the reason it's called a neckbeard is because a lot of the guys who had those qualities about themselves did have neckbeards or whatever. I don't know where a lot of it originates. My guess is under the Fat People Hate subreddit. I would expect a lot of it to have the beard. Fuck the beard. What guys? Yeah, so neckbeards are like a nice guy, but they're just like, they're weird dudes. And so when you also think about nice guys, it's people who say that they're super nice and that that's like their most endearing and attractive quality. But they also play the victim card about being victims, like, oh, girls don't like me for being nice. Oh, come on. And so they'll then be nice and they'll think that they, you know, deserve whatever because they're nice. And so then they just way overplay it. And neckbeards are another one of those. They're just really cringe about how they act. They expect things because they're nice. Things like that. Neckbeards are cringe. I don't know. I know that they exist, and I know not to be one, because one thing, playing the victim card at every opportunity that you can is just, it's gotta be a sad life, right? And it's also hella cringe. And people don't want to be around you, be your friend if you're one of those. So that's about what I know, but I don't watch the cringe, I don't read the cringe. I know it exists, but I'm not super into that. I'm more into stuff like video games that I like, or sports. Love sports. I cannot wait for it to be back. They just announced all the league schedules tonight, and that is amazing. I'm super excited to have the primetime games of the Ravens this year. Now, the freaking Steelers always get like primetime games in the holidays. They get Thanksgiving at home, and then they get the Christmas game at home. It's like, why do they get special treatment? The league wants them to be good. Whatever, the Ravens are still gonna do whatever with it. And Big Ben literally was like, what, tweeting something about how he doesn't work out in the offseason, he just drinks a lot of beer. Now I'm expecting much of that to be a meme, but I hope that's how he's like. Oh, also, Earl Thomas, man, that could have been bad. I'm so glad we didn't get another Stephen there kind of thing. I mean, yeah, he did something wrong, but his wife should not have held a freaking gun to his head. Oh, is the dude going about air again? Oh, what's going on? Go faster, there you go. Are you still here? Let's use Super Breaker. Oh, there's no difference. No, I went off of a tangent. I want to wrap it up what I was saying earlier about the weird people. Yes, here. So one thing I will say, kind of tie these things in together, is the neckbeards, the nice guys, and stuff like that who don't have friends and are the terminal victim. They're also the people that come into a kid's game. Now, it's not necessarily just a kid's game because a lot of us have grown up with the game, but it's also catered towards kids, so it's going to attract the new kids all the time. So kids are obviously going to play it. So cussing and being an asshole in the game to kids is kind of unsatisfactory. But they're also the people that kind of do stuff like that because it's just kind of being the terminal victim. They could think that this could be some way that makes them cool because where their mind is at, you know, grade school level, sometimes. Not trying to be an asshole about it, but, you know, it's kind of what it reminds me of. They could think it's cool to cuss or whatever, and so, you know, you get a lot of carryover and stuff like that. So it's kind of, It's cringe. It exists, and it's cringe. Weird logic. I mean, it's not necessarily logic. It's observations. And then from the observations, you can logic yourself through it and figure it out. Like, oh, look, I'm trying to be as nice as I can, and I'm still sounding like an asshole, which is why I'm not completely giving all the thoughts on it. But it's just people who, you know, don't have friends, didn't have friends growing up, and then what they did is rather than find the flaws within themselves and change that, because, you know, you could say like, oh, be you, it's fine, be nice, but if there's really something that is keeping other people from wanting to hang out with you, then I would look for a reason for that, right? I did. I didn't have a lot of friends for a while. I found out what was so wrong with me, and I fixed it. I changed it. So it's like, it's the people that, rather than finding what's wrong with themselves and finding what they can fix, they'd rather play the victim card and say, you have to fix yourself, not me. And, you know, as much as, like, if you can own up to stuff, I have you. Like, you don't understand what I'm saying, or do you agree with that statement? Because as much as I, like, if you're trying to fix yourself and people are still being an asshole to you, then that's unsatisfactory. That's when you have me on your side. But when you're just being an asshole, not doing anything, and you've completely given up, then it's like, you're just cringe at that point. And yes, I do laugh at it because cringe sometimes, I don't consume my life with it, like I said earlier, but if it comes across my feed, I laugh at it. And also I watch Hee Hee. I don't browse Reddit though. Oh, as a friend? Oh, that's true. I see what you're saying. No, I've completely changed who I was. I was an asshole though. I was arrogant. I was playing the victim card for a while because kids are assholes. Because they don't realize how much of an asshole they are until they actually see the effects of what they're doing to people. And so a lot of times growing up, you have a lot of kids who are assholes. And, you know, it's not great. What? Can I still snow? You were less cool when we first met. Like, what year was that? In my sophomore year when we kinda met, or like, you're talking about my junior year when we met because we lived in the same area. That stacks. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I know here. But that can also be equated to the fact that we've been friends for a while. And usually you grow stronger as friends over time. So while I appreciate the compliment, The first time? Well, I was in like a really long-term relationship that was kind of bad at the time. But no, I mean, I kind of, as friends grow tighter over the years, that's what I would equate that to. And I'm not taking anything away from you. I'm not giving myself credit, is what I'm saying. Because I don't like to take credit for things that I don't think are my own. Take the compliment. Alright, I will. Thank you. I fix this. Man, they did a lot of freaking damage. Alright, let's go harvest some watermelons. And pumpkins. What's nice about in this server is that you can jump on crops and they don't break, like in normal Minecraft. Let's go see what we can do. I still want to make my profit shop. I'm making my profit shop downstairs. What is down below me? A zombie? Oh, skeleton. Jesus, I take a lot of damage from that. That's why I need my other armor on if I'm going to deal with these assholes. I love having temporary fly. You get temporary fly every time you vote. F's in the chat, boys. Am I still falling? No. That scares me every time that happens. Not smart. Go lower. What time am I gonna be on until? Actually, not a whole lot longer. Because I do go to bed and wake up kind of early. And I do, I tutor tomorrow, so gotta be up for that. I don't know, I'll probably go on for another... That's a hard question for me to answer. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and use all the cobble in my inventory and then get off. I've voiced a lot of strange and questionable opinions already, so I don't need to voice anymore. Really? Of course you do. I gotta go eat. Alright. Yeah, sounds good. Just let me know. I'll see you later. I wonder if BMAC is doing. Maybe I'll edit some videos tonight since I have not been good about that lately. Server's also getting kind of laggy. Oh my god, again? I need to make more torches. I'm out of freaking everything. See ya. Dun, 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 dun. Fuck. Fine, I'm just gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get off because I've been streaming for 2 hours. Clear light fox and down life. I wanna be golden right. And with that being said, right here, I'm back. I'm going to get off. I appreciate everybody who ended up watching. I appreciate Lambo. Did you do Lambo? Is that what this is? Yeah, I appreciate Lambo 21. Hannah. And for talking to me tonight and having me voice all my freaking questionable ass opinions. So I do appreciate that. I'm gonna get off and upload this to YouTube. I'm going to try to get some other videos out because I have been bad about it. But it's been a couple hours since I've stood up out of my chair and I need to stand up. So rather than just take a break, I'm going to get off and upload it to YouTube. Thank everybody for watching, and I will see everybody later. Didn't mean to turn off the music, I just wanted that to play out, but that obviously didn't.